Yo, 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 it's your boy, Big Mike. I'm here with Bull. What's the crack?
Not much. Just giving the people what they want again this week, which was shit that some of them have already heard.
Yeah. Everyone's been saying more Patreon episodes, lads. More Patreon
if you can't put in the work, don't put in the work. That's what people say.
Yeah, the boys are all a bit busy this week again, so it's cool. We got another Patreon episode in the bag. Sorry to the two people who paid and listened to it. You're hearing it again, but you got this like brand new bit.
Yeah, this is extra, and this is like, you haven't already paid for this, so it's bonus.
Oh, this is like brand new bonus. Nice. I've got So this episode is going to be Tony. Would you rather with Tony and the boys? I think it's our first monthly Patreon
and a
episode.
classic at that,
and a total classic. And I've got question. I've got a joke of the week. It's Mike's joke of the week. It's how I tell him.
What, you got it right now?
Are you ready for it?
This is a bonus for me. Let's go. And there's no one here to peer pressure me into saying it's shit either. I'm going to love it.
I got a waffle machine for Christmas. I felt like it took too long to work, so I wrote to the company. I'm now much happier with the replacement. They sent me a concise machine.
That's how he tells them. God almighty, your jokes are so much better without the boys.
Everything's better without that.
Oh, am I right?
Yeah,
especially this upcoming episode, which is without Pat.
Without Pat. And it's a lot of Tony, which is what everyone wants. So should we do like some kind of cool, like, oh, now listen to the episode thing?
Yeah, and well, enjoy.
Right, lads, it's time. It's my show. My show now. Yeah? Pass the torch there, Mike.
I don't remember passing any torches, but...
Virtual torch. Yeah. How are we this week?
Fire
this
emoji.
Month?
This year.
Good, yeah.
This year, this hour, this month.
Yeah, good.
I'm super, thanks.
I'm doing great now that you're in charge.
I'm the man in charge. I feel like the man upstairs, you know?
I feel a bit nervous. I feel like the whole thing's a little less stable.
What's going on? I don't know.
What's going on?
Maybe
just from your attitude now, I'm worried about these questions, you know?
Mightn't even ask questions, Mike. You never know.
Just talk about your political beliefs. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be some twist, wouldn't it?
So what is your politics?
Yeah, what's your politics, Mike?
If you were to have politics, what would be your politics?
I don't like the racists. Never did.
No. Good.
No. So generally, I know so little about politics. When people are talking about two sets, I'm like, which one's more racist?
Yeah.
And that's the one I don't like.
Yeah, you go for the other one. It's good.
I actually think patriotism is like the lowest form of intelligence. Like blind patriotism, you know, like I'm gonna fight for my country and stuff. Like, not like obviously joining the army is a different thing, but like there's certain blind patriotism that's just so you can be like racist from another country and stuff. Oh, you're from there, so this is, you know what I mean? Like we'd see it in the bar all the time. Like like
yeah, I
don't know. Like you can be proud of where you come from, but to be as blind as like just that, you know. Your country is the world is just like if you look at
you could have been born somewhere else easy.
But if you look at countries like that actually prosper, like Norway and Finland and all the Scandinavian countries, none of them are ever like that really. They love all different cultures.
Yeah.
Because and that's why they're the most prosperous. Like
the thing about Norwegians is they're not as good as the Irish, are they? You know, that's just
I call them the shame of Europe when they come over here. Because they just have so much money, it's so cheap here, and they just, So anyway, will we get into it?
They've got loads of little islands, don't they?
They do.
I'd love to be able to fjord one of those.
Hey!
I've never opened an episode with actual political talk.
Well,
we're behind the paywall now, we're safe. We're safe.
Yeah.
God knows where this is coming. Yeah. I'll slow it down a bit, okay?
Huh?
Do you get that? Oslo.
Oh,
slow it down.
Jesus.
Slow it down.
Jeez. Oh, give me back the reins, Tony.
Norway.
You don't deserve them.
I was about to say, he has to Helsinki about it, but that's not funny.
Okay.
That's why it's not funny, Mike.
Oh, because I wouldn't get it.
Yeah, I don't know, you might end up liking it. You might get like Stockholm Syndrome when you host them, you know?
Gotta squeeze a little sweet in.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta squeeze a little Sweden in.
Had it in. The in was there.
That was a bad burn.
No.
I think burn might be in Denmark.
Anyway.
Right.
Like, shall we get into it? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Mm-hmm. I'm excited. I'm nervous as well. You're making me really tense. I'm sweating. My palms are sweating.
What's my first question?
Oh my God.
I'm trying to think of which one I do. I didn't have an order.
All right.
So questions.
But you forgot them all.
Would you rather everything when you drink, when you eat, everything cleans up after itself, or have the power to move things with your mind? You can sit down and do it, have things done, but not the cleaning.
That's good. That's really good.
So, is this just for you? Just for us, like, the cleaning thing?
The cleaning thing? I don't know. I particularly, I don't like cleaning, I imagine. Some people do, but
like,
they're strange.
It's just the dishes you use, or everyone who sits with you,
Like,
they get clean?
yeah, if you're gonna clean up, it just cleans. Like,
But if you're in a restaurant, it doesn't clean itself.
I don't know. Yeah, it can do. Live in a world where things cleans itself.
But if it's for everyone, or if it's just... Because, like, if it was just for me, that would be, like... That would be weird, you know? And people would be like... Oh, why do your dishes clean themselves? What the fuck?
Yeah, so it is
freak.
just for you.
Just for you, but yeah,
So people might come
happens.
in
It's like because I'm fucking fancy.
But if I
Excuse
eat in a restaurant, are all my plates clean afterwards, or do they go back dirty because I wouldn't have had to clean them?
They go back clean.
They go back clean, but they'd still clean them, I guess.
Oh yeah, because I think I just licked them.
Yeah, exactly. I've been caught many a time licking the outplate.
And how does it know when you're finished?
It's mad, isn't it?
What a response. You've never said that, like.
Does Hansel from last month just tell them it's done? He's done.
Standing at the sink, staring at you, watching.
I've seen this before. Or you can move things with your mind. Right, so I'm thinking big now here, Tony, right? I'm not thinking that big yet, but I'm thinking like I'm going to play soccer, right? I'm going to kick the ball, and then I'm just going to make it do mad shit in the air and go into the goal every time.
Yeah, you could do that if you wanted.
So I could be very rich quite quickly.
You could if you wanted.
And then I could pay someone to
You
clean
have
up
to
after
fucking
me.
kick the ball first, Mike.
I could kick it some bit.
Can you kick it? Yes, you can.
So do you think you'd pursue a career in football, Mike?
Yeah. That's
ya?
kind of straight away. That'd be my first option. I'd be straight on that.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a curveball here
Oh,
No, Mike will just move it.
to make this a little bit better.
I'd be curving the ball.
So nobody knows that this can happen in terms of moving stuff and the cleaning.
Do they see it?
Just happens. Nobody notices, but you can't do something like that.
He's just
Basically.
fucking you up like.
Pretty much, yeah.
No. Surely I can do it.
It's
if no
for
one...
yourself. You know what I mean? It's for yourself, not for.
So
everybody
only in
else.
the comfort of your own home you can use this, really.
Well, you could use the outside, but
If I kick the ball, right, and I, with my mind, move it straight into the goal, not curving, not doing anything weird, it just looks like I had a really good shot. Is that not allowed?
not really for benefit. It was meant to be for yourself. You know what I mean?
So it's meant to be like, I can't reach the remote.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
More small scale.
Let's go smaller scale.
Like,
Like
I'll,
if you- if-
I'll open the dog food. I don't have to touch
If
it.
I was moving house, could I move the boxes from the car to the house?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, that's good. And does it take up any energy, or it's like more like Sabrina?
No,
Bam,
you're all right.
there it's done.
You could be sitting there watching TV and boxes are just coming in.
Oh, really? Yeah, you can like autopilot.
Oh, autopilot. Absolutely.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Can you clean the rest of your house, like the floors and stuff? Is it just not the dishes?
No. All that stuff has to be done.
Okay.
Think of how lazy you'd be if you're doing that all the time, like, and then once cleaning comes around, you'd be like, oh my god. It'd make you hate it so much more.
I feel like you'd be more likely than ever to get a Roomba. Because cleaning would be like so much more hassle than that. What about like, so could you do gardening? Could you move your like sheds around and stuff?
Yeah.
But only for yourself at your own house. You
Yeah,
can't
like
do it
you
for a
couldn't
living.
just
like,
make it as a living, like, I'm going to move. Yeah.
I'm the shed mover.
Because otherwise you could join the army and move bombs around with your mind. Imagine that, they all shoot at you and you stop all the bullets like the fucking Matrix and you send them back, but just that one guy. There's nothing left of him.
Would you love that, Mike?
Oh, it'd be so funny. It'd be so funny to be there when his family were told what happened.
You'd probably be invincible, like, nothing could hit you if you could just, like, well, almost like a force field. Like,
Stop it.
indestructible.
But if you didn't react quick enough, it would just hit you. And how would you react quick enough for a bullet? Or, you know,
Sure, you could just...
but like when you ever end up dying of a bullet?
But if you're in the war, then presumably it won't work if it wouldn't work on a football pitch.
Yeah, no. I'm not, yeah.
I might just try and play football anyway. So like in the dressing room, I could just be moving around jerseys or something.
Yeah, playing practical jokes on the boys. Messi usually sits over here, but his jersey's over there. Oh, that Mike.
You can't. Thanks for thinking I'd play with Messi if I didn't have any extra skills.
Oh, yeah. Not Lionel Messi, like Jeff Messi.
He just gets Messi on nights out and they've just nicknamed him that. Like,
Jesse.
what about... can you steal things with it from like other people? From other people's gardens, let's say. Let's say next door had a particularly nice greenhouse.
I suppose you could, but they'd be like, how the fuck did you get my greenhouse over here?
Yeah.
I'd be like, why are you in my garden looking at your greenhouse?
Yeah, get out of my garden.
And they'd be like, I paid €6. I'm allowed in here.
Excuse me, I paid €3 for a Patreon, okay?
I own you now.
Yeah.
Once again, I'd like to thank everyone who did sign up to our Patreon. Obviously, I don't care about the euro each that you're paying to Tony and Liam, plus tax. It's more the euro I'm getting. Thank you for that.
Well, I really appreciate every euro that you've given us out of your hard-earned money. I appreciate every single one of those euros. Thank you very much. I appreciate Mike's euro, I appreciate my euro, and I appreciate Tony's euro as well.
I appreciate the 150 I'm getting, and the lads appreciate 75 cents they're getting each.
Not true, don't worry. That might put people off, Mike. People don't really like you. You're not a fan favourite. If you had said Tony's making 150 each, then people might be more inclined to keep up their
sorry.
account.
It says in my notes again, be humble. I forgot about that part.
Yeah, you fucking... So, but the dishes... So, when you finish your dishes, they're clean, and then you have to put them away, or they put themselves away?
Yeah.
You have to put them away. It's not that much effort.
You finish your food, like,
I'm
you
not
drink
kicking
a drink, and you'd be like, all right, you just put it straight back.
Clean as a whistle.
Finish your food, bring the plate back. But
Completely hygienic. That's fucking handy, though.
it's handy as fuck. I hate it. Like, you know, when you make a big dinner, and you're like,
Okay. Do you know if you leave out a mug and it might get dusty or like something might get spilled on it, would it just be clean when you pick it up to use it again?
yeah, cool. It's clean.
How often is that an issue?
Often.
Clean cups all over the place, getting shit spilled on
Just
them.
the cup, you're not using it that much,
collecting,
obviously. Like,
Do you know what I'd do? I'd like eat off my bed and then my bed would be clean, you know, and
Why would you
eating off
want
the
to eat
toilet.
off fabric, like?
oh, that
eating off the toilet, that's done. Nice one, lads. My cereal. And if we get enough Patreons, maybe I can afford the real brand cereal.
Yeah?
What would be your cereal choice? All brand. Alpen.
No, I went through an Alpen phase. Like my favourites would probably be something like Frosties, you know, some kind of Frosties.
Classic. Crunchy, no?
Or no, fuck Crunchy Nut. Basically Frosties, yeah. Basically just Frosties.
I'd go for Nesquik.
Crunchy nut, man.
Yeah.
Love the milk after. Oh, stop.
Oh, yeah. In Starbucks, they have like this. They had it around Christmas time. It's like, I don't know, some Christmassy, caramel latte? Yeah. And when you drink it, it tastes exactly like the milk from Golden Nuggets.
I had this.
Is
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I was tasting it going, that tastes like something.
It's exactly the milk from Golden Nuggets.
I actually had this. Really funny you say that. I had it.
Yeah.
And that's the exact conversation I had.
It was one of the
This
weirdest.
tastes like something. What is it?
I swear down, my second choice cereal is Golden Nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, Golden Nuggets are nice.
They're delicious. And well,
You
if you
ever-
ever want the milk, go get a fucking caramel latte at Starbucks.
This is a bit of a weird one. Have you ever eaten sugar puffs for like a week for breakfast? Your pee smells
yeah.
like sugar puffs.
Yeah, it
That's
does.
not right. It's not right.
It's not
I
wrong,
think
though.
I've probably... Say again, sorry?
I said it's not wrong either. And sure, well, it's handy because I'm already eating my sugar puffs out of the toilet, you know, so just recycle it.
But yeah, I think I've eaten sugar puffs like for every meal for a week at one stage. I was addicted to
and
them.
it's just like, I feel like I'm eating cereal every time I pee.
The stink of it.
I'm kind of hungry.
Oh, me hungry.
They're not called sugar puffs anymore, are they?
Are they not?
Are they called honey puffs? Because they thought sugar was a bad word to use.
You know.
I feel like maybe. He was the
Maybe.
honey monster anyway, wasn't he? He was always
yeah.
the honey
It
monster.
didn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, his first name is Manukin.
It was not. You lied.
It was. Look it up, Manukin Honey Monster.
Yeah, look it up, Mike.
Or maybe it's Honey Manukin Monster. I'm not too sure if it was his middle or first name. Not sure.
It's the word Manukin. I thought it was Manuka.
Manuka.
But yeah, it's only like an adaptation of the word for his name, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They're now called honey monster puffs.
Really?
Honey Monster.
Honey Monster Puffs. You would have thought now that the word they would have changed was puff and not sugar.
No way. You know the way they say you are what you eat? So if you eat Honey Monster Puffs, do you become a...
Honey Monster Puff.
you just...
Mike's face.
I just don't I don't like mean words. Unless it's about Pat. I hate Pat.
You look very sad, Mike.
No, I'm just confused about the honey monster thing. I didn't know that. Because the box still seems to say honey monster sugar puffs. But that's not their name.
Really?
Yeah, but maybe that was like a transitional period. But that's the picture on the Wikipedia.
Like New Coke and Coke 2?
Coke 2. This time it's Coke year. Man, it's 2002, you know, like totally in our lifetime.
Yeah.
I would love to get a Coke 2.
You don't really even like Coke, do you?
So, in the tiers of the colas, it goes Pepsi Max number 1, right? Then it goes Coke Zero number 2. Then it goes
Really?
Diet Coke number 3.
You prefer sugar-free ones, like the taste of them?
100%, yeah.
Oh, I don't.
You're mad.
So Pepsi Max, Coke Zero, Diet Coke, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Diet Pepsi's at the bottom.
What?
So
That's-
The Diet Coke is disgusting.
Diet Coke is rotten.
of the 3 Pepsis, I have one on top, and the other 2 are the worst.
Jesus, I don't know, like, I hate those artificial sweeteners when you can taste them, like.
Coke Zero's okay, actually. It's not so bad.
It's, yeah,
Well,
it-
Pepsi
it
Max is
better.
the greatest drink that was ever invented.
I don't like Pepsi Max at all.
You're full of shit.
No, he doesn't.
Dr. Pepper as well. I'm actually quite a big fan of Dr. Pepper.
Zero?
I had one the other day, and I tell you what, what's the worst can happen situation is very true.
Yeah, nothing bad happened, did it?
Uh-huh. No.
No.
So misunderstood.
No, so misunderstood. I was like, Jesus, tell you what, this is a great day. What is the worst that can happen? I haven't had Dr. Pepper in a long time.
Yeah.
Do you know the way they say with Marmite, you either love it or you hate it?
Not true.
I think it's
No,
okay.
and anyone that likes Marmite lying. They are, like, they're just lying. Why didn't you just have Bovril on toast?
People do have that.
It's disgusting. It's not right.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at, Tony, right? Because you agree that you must love or hate it, it sounds like. I think it's fine, you know, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Like, I could eat it,
Disgusting,
but I don't
like,
particularly like it.
You know the way people have, like, sugar on French toast or whatever? Why don't you just dip it in salt like that? It's the same thing as having bottled of fucking Marmite. It's just
Yeah,
big
it's like salty spread.
salty Bovril shite.
But it's not, because it tastes like...
Salt. and beef.
Oh, like more like fucking treacle-y kind of stuff.
It's rotten.
It's good
You
for
ever have
B12.
Vegemite?
What do you mean treacly? Like sugary?
No, but it kind of tastes like the non-sugary part of treacle. It tastes like thick
Which is
black
quite savoury, which is what he's saying. It's
What
really
is treacle?
like golden syrup.
but black.
Oh no,
And
no!
thicker.
It tastes. I think it just tastes like Bovril. Literally Bovril.
I've never tried Bovril.
It's like, I don't know.
I've tried.
Kind of like a gravy, but like really concentrated.
Yeah. It's a drink, isn't it? Mostly.
Yeah.
Bovril's a drink and a spread. Marmite's just
Yeah.
a spread.
I didn't know you were meant to use it as a spread as well. Yeah, it's basically Bovril. It's basically the same thing.
It is weird, like a beef drink or a beef spread, isn't it? Like that kind of.
Pate is nice though.
But that's very different. It's like not like a liquidy kind of thing. But anyone ever had Vegemite?
Yeah,
Yeah, is it good?
it's the exact same.
Is it?
I've heard people say it's awful compared to Marmite. And then I've had,
just-
obviously, Australian people love it, generally.
It just
It's
depends
just
on.
the same to me. Like
I would assume it's
shite,
pretty similar.
Different
Like.
label.
And
Same shit, different.
Is it same company?
No, I don't. I think they're different products. Like
They couldn't get away with that, could they?
Might? Why? What would might be?
it
Is
would
might
be.
a-
I imagine it would be the same company. It'd have to be. You couldn't get away with doing that. Marmite and Vegemite. It's like the same logo and everything, almost.
It looks similar. Like in my head, it does anyway. Definitely.
But maybe there's no Marmite in Australia. Joe, maybe it's one of those things.
Oh yeah, like Bulmers and Bulmers.
Yeah, like Bulmers and Magners.
And there's an English Bulmers as well.
Yeah, shite.
You know, we were talking in the bumper episode about how they changed one of the ingredients in Cadbury's and everyone got angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same company, Mondelez International, own Vegemite, who own Cadbury.
What are they called?
Mondelez?
Okay.
Mondelez? I'm pretty sure they're the ones who own it.
Dairy milk in Marmite's quite nice though.
Well, are you joking? You don't like it at all, you cunt.
So, Vegemite is similar to British Marmite, New Zealand Marmite, Australian Promite, Mighty Mite, Aussie Mite, Ozamite, German Vitam R, and Swiss Synofis. So there's a lot of products that are very similar. And their logos aren't that similar at all.
Bovril.
Their logos are very different. Like they both have yellow and red in them, but apart from that,
Okay. There you are now, if you didn't know that.
yeah.
Bit of education
No,
for you.
you do.
Marmite is owned by Unilever. So there you go.
Down half the world.
And Mondelez owns the other half, I think.
I think I'm gonna go with. Oh, sorry to get back to it now.
What the fuck was the question, lads?
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the dishes that clean themselves.
Oh, yeah.
To clean themselves, huh?
Yeah, I think it'll be like just nicer, and it wouldn't be as like I don't know. I think I would maybe abuse the moving thing.
You definitely would.
I think so. I think I'd like
It'd make you so lazy.
I think and I think I'd get myself into some stupid situations. I don't know how, but I know I would. I'd move something somewhere wrong and I'd be stuck or something.
Let's move it again.
No, but like I know I would like I don't know, drop something
bonkers.
on myself or something. I know I would. I'd fuck it up.
I want to be Sabrina.
Yeah.
I want to move shit around the house, yeah.
I actually didn't expect this to happen.
I know, I never expect it to happen. I always forget about the possibility.
So you want to move shit, clean? I want stuff clean. I hate clean dishes. Absolutely bane of my existence. Like
I love how we basically gave up a superpower just to have dishes clean. Like
bane of my existence. I hate it.
yeah, and
I
it's
see a
like
dirty plate now and I just get anxious. Like even like on the street, you know what I mean? Walking on the street and there's a dirty plate.
it's one of my only jobs as well. I just do that and Hoover and that's it. So that'd be half my workload.
Yeah,
It is the worst. Every fucking day.
every day,
fucking meal.
every day, every meal, all the time, all the time. That's grand. So I don't have any dirty plates. So Mike picked the terrible option there. And Limbo and me picked to have everything clean, all the dishes and stuff. So let us know what you think over on Mike Pod and Twitter and the rest of them. The other stuff. You know it now if you're listening at this stage.
Yeah. Paid your money, you take
And
your turn.
if you don't, what are you listening to? Like, you know what I mean? And then we also have thing down here, down this little area.
No one's watching.
There might be, you don't
If
know.
someone ever watches, if we ever make this video. If not,
I feel like this would be a great video now, you know?
There could be a 55-year-old man just staring at it. Like,
he could be the background.
here we go.
There we go. I don't know about this one, but we'll see. It's good for me, but I don't know if it's good for everybody.
This sounds like me from episode 8 onwards.
So, would you rather be Batman or Iron Man, but without the money? Just plain old Batman or Iron Man?
Wait. Like, Iron Man wouldn't have his suit if it wasn't for the money. Do you have the suit?
You have the suit.
Do you have the means to maintain it?
You have the setup. All the setup.
Okay.
No money. I don't know why the money thing's a big thing, but
But it would be,
I suppose it would be. They're both billionaires, so I don't know.
I would say the upkeep of being Iron Man would involve a lot more money than the upkeep of being Batman.
what?
Yeah, he destroys a lot of suits regularly, but
Like, yeah, he makes a lot of upgrades. He even just the electricity in general would cost a lot to run.
well,
his
no,
office.
the electricity doesn't cost a lot because
That's included, is it?
he's got that thing in his chest.
I meant the electricity in his office, in his workshop and stuff. But maybe he'd hook that up with the chest. So yeah, okay, we'll say the electricity isn't.
So you don't really have to worry about like the cost of running it. You did say that, didn't you?
Yeah,
Okay,
So, see, I don't really know these boys, but Iron Man has that thing in his chest, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. Like that's part of his body, isn't it?
basically his heart.
Yeah, it's what keeps him alive. Terrifying.
Isn't
That's terrifying.
Batman's.
yeah, it's a magnet.
boring.
Yeah.
Get your nice little cars, Batmobile.
Yeah, you get to fly as Iron Man, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so neither of them you have any superpowers at all.
Yeah, that's
But one of them you have a magic flying fighting suit made of metal.
yeah.
And the other
Yeah.
one you literally have a fucking cape, realistically.
Well, you have
Yeah,
a
but the cape
Batmobile
kind of
and,
makes him glide, and he's the Batmobile, and he's loads of little
glide.
gadgets.
We're talking about modern fucking Batman here, not like Adam West.
Oh,
Not
okay.
money.
Do you,
You
get
were thinking like
do you
purple tights and a utility belt, and that's all
Oh,
you
yeah.
get. Like off you go.
like shark spray and stuff? Do you get Pepper Potts or Robin or Alfred or none of them?
You could have Robin, but you don't have like a butler. You know what I mean? Alfred could just be a friend. I don't know. But you don't have the money to be paying him.
But do you have Pepper Potts?
Do you have Pepper Potts? Is that
Pepper Potts.
Gwyneth Paltrow, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
his assistant.
Yeah,
I don't see why you'd need an assistant.
just nice girl to hang out with. Like.
This company, like.
Yeah, no, like she's his girlfriend. I'm thinking if I'm him, like.
The other thing is as well, everyone knows Iron Man is Iron Man,
Yeah.
and then nobody knows Batman is Batman.
Yeah, but they only know Iron Man is Iron Man because he said I am Iron Man, which was like
Yeah, but they know it. They know Tony Stark. Like,
I wouldn't say it. I'd be like, no, I'm not.
You've said it, like you've said it. You become him tomorrow. He has been himself. Like
Oh shit. Yeah, and so are there villains in this world, or is it just the regular world?
yeah, it's basically the Iron Man or Batman world, pretty much.
All right, so the Penguin and the Joker exist if you're Batman, and
All those people exist.
oh, and you have to like go. You have to go and get rid of him, like. But if you're Iron Man, do you get to hang out with the other lads?
The other boys.
Yeah, in the Marvel universe, like.
yeah, the Avengers exist, and the same with does Superman exist?
Yeah, like all these people exist. You're just
So you're living in that universe as
pretty
them.
much.
Yeah,
pretty
cool.
much.
Are we talking like around the time of Avengers, the movie, and around the time of like Batman versus Superman kind of thing?
I'll let you pick that. What would you like?
Love to be Adam West.
If you used to pick, like, would you want it after and just see what comes in the future, or would you like to be in?
Thanos would be fucking tough to fight, lad.
Who would?
Thanos.
Thanos.
Yeah.
That'd be a bit of crack, though, wouldn't it?
No crack, I'd say. No crack. Batman has a healthier lifestyle, I think. Iron Man has some addiction issues, it seems. He likes to party. Whereas Batman's more cool and collected all the time, I think.
Batman has issues, clearly.
He has, like, parent issues, but so does Iron Man, has worse ones.
Does he? What are his issues? I know Batman's
His dad.
issues. But...
His dad was an inventor as well, but you kind of just didn't pay attention to him.
So you think a dad who doesn't pay attention to you is worse than a dad being murdered in front of you?
No, but both his parents were then murdered.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Sure, I didn't know that.
Well, no, I didn't say you should know it.
Just remember, the Marvel universe goes into like a different parallel universes and stuff as well.
There's a lot of space stuff. There's like no space stuff in Batman.
Batman's just plain and simple old
Yeah,
Batman.
Everyone Batman fights seems like beatable. A lot more beatable than like mad aliens and fucking shit.
Nobody really has superpowers, the people who fight Batman.
No, like kind of Bane's the closest, isn't he? Oh, and like Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy.
Like the lollipops.
Ivy as well.
I'll be back.
Well, where does Spider-Man exist?
New York, Manhattan.
Marvel or DC?
Yeah.
Marvel, yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Does he interact with them lads?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's one of the Avengers.
He's one of the Avengers.
Okay. Again, like I don't know anything about it. I like Spider-Man though. He's a bit of crack.
So he's a bit of a joker. So is Tony Stark, but you'll be taken over as a jokester, you know.
I thought the Joker's in the Batman world.
Hey. Would people be expecting you to be like him then? You know, all that charisma and stuff.
Cherries, man.
Yeah.
I guess so.
You're basically just strolling into his life and pretending to be him.
Pretty
right?
much, yeah. You're pushing him out.
Yeah.
See,
He's down in the Would You Rather Castle basement
The torture
with
chamber.
me.
last year I watched all 23 Avengers movies in 23 consecutive days.
Jesus. Cool.
And before I did that, I would have said Batman was way cooler. But you do actually end up thinking Iron Man's pretty cool because he just comes in like shooting fucking beams out of his hands. Pow, 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 pow.
Almost every Avenger movie, Iron Man at the end is the big guy.
Yeah.
Almost every single one, like.
And in the Avengers game, it's really fun to play as Iron Man. But I prefer to play as Thor.
I've never played it, actually.
Thor's a hammer.
Something that does look good.
Yeah, you get to hang out with loads more people, don't you? That's what's attracting me to it. Like,
All
just,
your other super buddies, you know.
yeah, and he's not even that super. That's mad.
Batman's a lot lonelier.
So if you're Batman, there'd be Superman and Aquaman.
Yeah. Batman's a lot lonelier. Superman's the stupidest superhero.
And he's in a
ever.
different place altogether and they don't meet up that often.
Yeah.
And you'd be pathetic compared to Superman, wouldn't you? Like, you'd feel shit about yourself.
It's the stupidest superhero ever, but Superman.
He's OP, like.
Yeah. What's the point? Like, how can someone almost beat him? Other than just having fucking kryptonite, like, stupid.
It's like in Skyrim when I've been grinding to get all my levels up to 100. And then when I fight, it's like, what's even the point of you fighting me? Like, you're walking along and a bandit says, never should have come here. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, one arrow near your head and you're dead, boy. That's what I say to him. And then what I do is I take all their stuff when I kill them and just like drop it into the river. And then I drag them over to the river. And then
Gotta hide
I
the
do it to
evidence.
all their friends. And it's just like a river full
Could
of
you not have
sadness.
just like dragged them over to the river and left all their stuff on them? It would have been the
No,
same thing.
less embarrassing. There's the first companion you can get called Sven. I killed his mother in front of him. Then I dragged her into the
Batman
river.
style.
Then I went into their house, picked up everything that was in their house and dropped it all in the river in front of him. And he was like, do. What are we doing, lad? I was like, oh, just sorting out some rubbish.
Yeah.
I know. Like, I think I've seen Iron Man 1 maybe. Or just, that's probably just called Iron Man. But I haven't seen any of the newer Batmans whatsoever. But I like Tony Stark.
You haven't seen The Dark Knight? It's a brilliant film. Brilliant. 5 stars. 5 stars.
Yeah, no, I've never saw it. And what was the one after that? Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah,
Is that with Bane?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well,
Well,
Bane was okay.
I don't know.
Good.
I'm shit at them. Like, wow. I think I'd like them, but I just don't.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't give it the time. Like, they're quite long. A lot of them too. No.
The Dark Knight is massively overrated. That's my political talk for the day.
I think it was
Whoa.
very, very good.
It's pretty good. Like, it is a good film, but it's like people consider it kind of the best film ever.
But I don't want to rewatch it as well. It's a funny one.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I have my answer. Do you have your answer, Mike?
I have my answer, but I'm torn. Like the bits of shrapnel in Tony Stark's heart. What are you going with?
I'm going to go with Iron Man.
I am Iron Man. I'm going.
You
with
said
Iron
it,
Man
and
too.
you said you wouldn't say it.
Yeah, now everyone knows.
Oh, it's
So you both went with Iron Man?
yeah. Even though I loved Batman growing up, he's like my favorite superhero. It just being Iron Man would be more fun.
You've grown up, you know.
Grown up,
Come a
but
long
now
way.
I want to live
Since
inside a
little
robot.
Batman, now a big Iron Man.
Yeah.
Baby Batman. Right. So they both picked Iron Man. Let us know what you think over at bigmikepod.com. No.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. Twitter,
It's
Spotify, the rest of them. All of it. Spotify. Leave a comment on Spotify. If you can, I'll be fucking amazed. Like.
Just release your own podcast as a reply to this and tell us what you thought.
Just do whatever you want. Thanks.
Yeah.
As long as you keep subscribing every month, forever.
Yeah. Keep that subscription. Ready?
Yeah.
Always ready.
So, would you rather be the smartest man in the world, but you can't communicate with anybody, or be the stupidest person in the world? Everybody loves you, but you always need a hand to do things. So, I'm not saying, before you say it, I'm not saying like slow or anything, but you're pretty stupid, like.
Yeah. Your intelligence level's right down there.
Very, very low.
But like, does that literally mean that you're like you struggle to make decisions and you?
Oh, I struggled. You just struggle. You just can't figure shit out. You're just really stupid.
And in what way does everyone love you? Like, did the ladies love you?
Everyone just likes you. They just like you. They want to help you. But everyone will have to help you to do most things. Like,
Aren't you wondering how they'll deal with the goal of getting married and having kids? Like, is that
Someone helps you.
yeah,
Wedding planner.
someone who doesn't mind.
someone else get
Someone who
married?
doesn't mind having 3 kids instead of 2.
Having to clean up the poo every morning. I forgot where the toilet was, babe. I'm so sorry.
Someone's told you to say that, haven't they? Or the most intelligent man in the world,
Most
smartest man in the
intelligent
world.
But you can't communicate to anyone in any way.
So you don't have a voice, or you do have a voice, people can't hear it. Do you know when I talk, can I hear myself?
I guess so.
Okay.
Either way, you can't communicate with people, you know?
Yeah. You have no way of communicating.
No, you can't hear yourself. You just have
No.
to think. You're just in your own mind. You can do normal things. Everything's normal. You just can't communicate whatsoever.
But so you can't write. So you can't.
Can't write to someone. You can't write to someone. You can't phone call to someone. You can't message
But
someone.
you can't like write a book about the thing you know the most
No,
about,
no.
or so. Kind of what would be the point of being smart?
You just know everything.
You just know everything.
But I suppose. See, I'm thinking like, no, that one's no good, and then I'm like, wait, the other one's pretty bad. Smart people are usually sad.
You'd really judge people as well. You'd be like, oh, you're so stupid. I think.
Silently judging.
Silent, yeah. You're just sitting there like, oh.
And they wouldn't even know you're angry because they couldn't get that from them.
So can you smile if you're happy? Like, can you communicate that way?
Can't communicate with other people whatsoever.
You don't have expressions.
No. You're the most plainest John ever. Still walk around and do your shit, but
Fuck that.
But then being like, having to be looked after is tough enough as well. Like,
For everyone else, it's grand for you.
That's what I'm talking
but
about.
people don't mind. People are happy. Like,
Fucking prick. You're putting pressure on other people, though.
They love it.
No, they just love you.
You're a fucking charismatic guy.
That's not why they love it. Like, the people often don't love their jobs, but they love the people that they deal with.
Yeah, like me. Wait, no.
I don't know. This is a really hard one because, like, when you're the smartest man, you're only really, putting a negative effect on yourself. But when you're the stupidest man, you're putting pressure on pretty much everyone you come in contact with to help you or to look after you in some way, right? make decisions for you. And, I don't know. But you're pretty oblivious to the fact that it's annoying them, so...
It's another thing. Yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
this is very
ignorance is
difficult.
bliss. Like,
Yeah, and it will be complete ignorance too, wouldn't it?
yeah. I picture like when I was thinking that, I was picturing someone like, you know, TV shows where you just get that idiot, like that pure idiot, like that's over the top.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
that stupid, like that type of thing.
Joey.
No, Joey still has a bit of smarts in him. Like,
Yeah.
Do you know they changed Joey between Friends and Joey? Like in Friends, he was almost too stupid, and you wondered how he could live. Like he was so stupid. And in Joey, then he was just like totally, on the ball.
Yeah, but I thought that was because he like grew as a character. You know, he wasn't even that thick by the end of Friends, was he?
no, he wasn't.
Yeah.
I actually thought that just from the start and the end of Friends. I didn't even think about Joey the show, like, but I thought he was much smarter by the end of Friends than.
Well, it's the friends he made along the way.
But that's it, man.
You know, every cloud has a silverback gorilla.
It's true, Tom.
Harambe. Up there in heaven, big boy.
Handsome devil.
Or in hell.
No, who knows what he got up to?
Could be in purgatory as well.
Oh, fuck, between the two forever.
Could be. You never know. Like, you know, that kind of way.
Or there could be a different thing that happens when you die, if you're a gorilla.
Oh, gorilla hell.
No, you said hell, and you said heaven, and you said purgatory.
Gorilla heaven?
But I'm talking about something else. I'm talking like maybe he just like kite surfs everywhere. There's no stopping him. Maybe that's what all gorillas do when they die. Yeah, they kite surf forever. Like,
And there's no stopping him.
no,
that's the
like it's
important
kind of fun. It's, you know, it has its peaks and troughs, I guess. Like you'd be kind of scared of sometimes.
He's pretty happy at the start, and then he's just like, okay, now I need to pee, now I need to do this.
He just does it, lets it loose. Maybe.
He would do.
Like I'm saying, maybe this thing exists. Like maybe that's what we all do when we die. We just kite surf forever.
What's the most likely, with all the knowledge you have, what happened to Harambe?
Just rotting in the ground, getting eaten by worms.
And that's it.
So
No
consciousness.
soul.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's rough.
Based on all the evidence I have, like.
That's rough news to hear on the last Friday of the month.
What day is it?
How was your
today,
St. Patrick's Day?
man? Oh, yeah. Don't even mention it, like.
Yeah.
Oh. But,
It probably is St. Patrick's Day now.
Patty's Day, actually.
In America, where they have no girls.
that 3 in a row
The
now.
26th.
Did you have your corned
26th
beef
of
and
March.
cabbage?
Oh. What was the question again? Oh, yeah.
Smart or stupid?
I don't know. Showing displays of both here.
See, what I'm thinking is I already tried out being the smartest man alive, you know? It didn't work.
Oh,
Work out too well for
Jesus
me.
Christ.
Yeah, you failed at that, did you?
That comment brought you down to the stupidest.
No one liked me at all.
Smartest man alive. I don't know. I think you'd be just all in all happier as the stupidest man alive. Because I think the communicating with other people would just be too sad. Like, do you know, if you wanted to tell someone something, like, or if someone was going to walk out in front of a car, you couldn't even go, hey! Do you know, you couldn't, like,
You'd be like, natural selection.
like, why didn't you fucking say anything? I can't explain that to you either. I'm sorry.
You wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
You could do a lot of things, though, without communicating. Like,
I know, but if you
if you're that smart.
But if you did something and you were being framed for it, you couldn't even like defend yourself.
How often does that happen? Jesus.
But I mean, that could happen.
If you're that smart. If you're building.
I get framed every second week. Yeah, someone says like, "Oh, there was someone robbing sandwiches out of bins in Norway," and they try and pin it on me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, I wasn't even there. On the 20th of January, 2021, I was at Joe Biden's inauguration. I promise, guard.
So, but you do quite look like a Norwegian homeless, to be honest.
Thank you.
Is that the look you're going for?
It is.
Would you call that gnomeless?
That's the next podcast we're doing, Tony.
I'm trying to think. I can't. Like, I don't know enough about Norway to make puns.
Well, you've already picked one then.
That's so mean.
We wouldn't be able to podcast anymore if we couldn't talk.
We probably won't be able
Wouldn't have very good content. You probably wouldn't be able to do much if you picked the other one either.
No, but if I picked it, you two would still be saying, and my like random gibberish where I get confused about words would be the same as usual.
No, we wouldn't. Like, you'd never come up with a new question.
I
that
don't
you've been
need
doing
to
that
anymore.
much lately.
Not with the tournament system. Everyone loves me. They'd listen to it.
It'd be just me and Tony, like, going through the rounds, figuring out what came next. Like, we do all
And
the
me
heavy
going like,
lifting.
Chicken or
hey.
the egg? I like chicken. I like eggs.
Oh, man. You're so stupid, Mike.
Thank you.
But I genuinely think that that's what I'm going to have to pick.
Yeah.
It's the dumbest man alive.
I think that it's a no-brainer. I would definitely pick to be the dumbest man alive. 100%.
It's the not being able to communicate that really swung me there.
Yeah, and everyone likes you if you're stupid.
Yeah.
Being popular would be nice.
You wouldn't even know it was nice, like.
Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't get it.
I wouldn't care. Anything to say, Tony?
You both picked?
Yeah.
That's it? Right. Yeah. Right. So... Whoops.
See, it's as easy as he makes it look.
So Limbo and Mike pick to be the same as they are now. And... no, it's too much. Yeah, no,
Stop
Limbo...
banging that. He's, every time he says
I
a
wasn't-
word.
I fidget.
I know.
So Limbo and Mike pick to be the dumbest man and have everyone help them, basically. They all love you. They all help you, you know.
Cute.
Let us know what you would pick over on all of those things that I haven't said right once.
.com.
And this was Would You Rather with Tony and the boys.
Hey.
You see that one? Thank you very much. Thanks for subscribing for Patreon. £3. It's a lot.
Super.
We're going to bump it up to 30 quid soon. No,
So tell all your friends get in at the £3
yeah, get in
level.
at the £3 level, exactly. Yeah. Thanks very much. See us now.
Oh,
And
thanks.
stay
bye.
tuned to see what our sorry lad. Stay tuned to see what our bonus episode is last Friday of next month.
Thanks. Bye. No, wait. See you now.
See you now.
Thanks. Bye. Why did you do that?
Oh, because the last person still say, see, I was replacing Tony in this episode, you know?
Oh, yeah. So you say thanks. Bye.
I replaced
Thanks,
you in
bye.
the last one.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of messing around here.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
See you now.
Perfect.